Student Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Celtech. Better check Celtech today.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm, and so as I like to write in my essays, my roots are firmly embedded in the field of agriculture. So that's kind of why I looked at U of I and Iowa State, and I just think Iowa State I have a better feel for it up there.
Perhaps it's poetic that a young man who aims so high in everything he does will end up matriculating collegiately in Ames, Iowa. But with a 32 on his ACT, a perfect 4.0 GPA, and the #1 class rank in his high school, I think it's fair to say that Iowa State's agronomy department is lucky to have landed Matthew Duesterhaus.
I think most people know that I have good morals, and I always try to set a good example, especially for younger kids. So whether it's on the court or off the court, I'm always giving reminders and trying to encourage people.
But herein lies the limitation of the college enrollment process. The good folks in Cyclone Country likely looked at Matt's application, saw he played 3 sports, and thought, okay, here's a well-rounded kid. But until you've seen Matthew actually play the game, especially on a basketball court, you have no idea what an impactful leader he has proven to be. Bottom line, in everything Mr. Duesterhaus does, the Unity Senior displays the head and the heart of a floor general.
Starting out in middle school, I was always a point guard, kind of a pass-first player, and I played with a lot of great guys like Josh Grunwald, Cody Bowman, Mayfield, Hildebrand, and Duncan last year. So I think my role this year kind of stepped up as more of a scorer as opposed to getting other people the ball as much.
But you look really comfortable with it, and that's the thing that kind of impressed me, that we didn't know you had that aspect of your game as well as you did. How hard did you work to kind of cultivate that scoring vibe in your game?
I went to a lot of camps over the summers, and really that's where players are made, is in the off season. And one camp that was really influential for me was not really a camp, they call it Point Guard College. And I learned a lot of leadership skills there, and also how to become sort of a leader on the court, off the court.
And that personal transition has had a transformative effect on an entire program, as Unity Mustang basketball claimed its first regional championship since 1990.
This year for basketball was one I was part of a great team, and it was really something special this year. We got to play up at the Hornets' Nest for the regional championship, and just the members of the community that were all there, playing with a great team. We have a lot of fun. We're not like a typical team, I would say. We do things together. We go to church together, watch movies together, have supper together, all kinds of things. And we just have fun, like listening to stuff like Lion King and quoting from movies like Finding Nemo. So it's really fun.